Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Carolyn, and I'm going to split my time slot. Oh, I sound like I'm awfully loud.
No, it's great. It's good.
That's very rarely a problem with me, actually. As you heard, I represent Police Victim Services of BC, and we have many of our victim service people here in the room, as well as survivors. And I hope that Christina and the other family members here feel like we're on the right track, because I think this is what we need to be doing, and hopefully not just during Victims Week. Being together and being collaborative, and you'll hear from our other partners and agencies that are here. Some of us have realized that we feel like we even fall through the cracks when we don't reach out and learn about each other. So because of it being Victims Week and the 10th anniversary, selfishly, I'm very excited to be here, because I'm on the National Planning Committee and have been since we petitioned government to actually have a Victims Week. So to have spent the week with many of you in the room, I'm feeling like you're all probably getting sick of seeing me because we've done so many things together. But I want to remind everybody that it's been a big week. And in some of the stories that we've heard and some of the things that we're doing, I just want to remind everybody that when we give that moment of reflection, that to reflect on yourselves and how you're doing, because we have lots of people in the room. We don't want anyone to go home feeling maybe just a little bit heavy. I know some of you have had a busy week of listening to stories or being part of stories or sharing your stories. And we always want to make sure that we remind everyone to take good care. From the theme of looking at supporting families, particularly of homicide, I think of Police Victim Services as your crisis response. I think of the community being the group of people who support you. Roselle Quinones is with our board, as well as with Port Moody Victim Services, and some of her recruits and support people are here as well. She's going to talk to you a little bit about the services that the frontline programs provide. As an association, we support the 92 police-based programs, and we work within our criminal justice partners, who you'll also hear from today, to hopefully develop training and have forums and to create opportunities for us to hear from families about what their needs are, so that we can develop resources to meet those needs. And certainly to work with short and long-term support for families. And we've heard already today from speakers in the audience, everybody deals with things differently. And hopefully with the training victim services receive, we're equipped to deal with that. And when I say equipped, I mean not just skill-based, but compassionate, respecting people's dignity, and making sure that we don't just take care of clients and families, that we take good care of each other as well. And I think it's something that, especially at this time, that we need to be reminded of. No one can do this alone. Nobody can meet the needs that are out there, the complexity of some of people's needs. So I hope that we all take benefit, not just from listening to all of the people up here, but talk to each other and figure out when you leave here, who could you call if you needed help, and who would come, and to maybe even have some more people to add to your list of people who want to be there to help and who definitely would come. Because we know that these types of incidents, they happen to everyone. It could happen to any of us, and none of us can do it alone.